Tableau Vivant, featuring Alissa, Aguilar, Kezia, Baldwin, and Sana Shaikh.
Three Girls, painted by Amrita Sher-Gil in 1935. Sher-Gil painted intensively and traveled widely, keen to observe and represent Indian villagers and their way of life. With Three Girls, she began to move away from the academic, realistic style of painting in which she was schooled, and towards a flatter, more modern composition. It depicts three young women on their threshold of adulthood and marriage, their hapless expressions indicating the artist's empathy for their predicament. In the same year, she produced a pair of paintings entitled Hill Men and Hill Women, showing groups of Indian villagers. The simplified and stylized handing of the figures, with their sad expressions, and the painting's elongated vertical compositions, evoke a sense of dignity as well as pathos.
In 1936, she met Carl Kandalavala, a collector who encouraged her interest in Indian art, particularly Mughal miniature painting, and the cave paintings and temples carved out of a living rock at Ajanta and Ellora. She was deeply influenced by her visits to these sites, describing the frescoes at Ajanta as vital, vibrant, subtle, and unutterably lovely. Her paintings of the following few years reflect her growing ambition to create a modern style of painting, which was at once quintessentially Indian yet entirely her own. South Indian villagers going to market, which draws both upon the influence of Ajanta and her travels through southern India, is considered by many to be among her most significant works.
Her first major painting on returning to India, Three Girls, shows Sher-Gil beginning to move away from the academic style of painting that she had studied in Paris, presenting the figures in close foreground. There is no attempt to establish their surroundings. Nonetheless, the resigned expressions and passive postures suggest the artist's close understanding of their plight. As Sher-Gil wrote, "I am personally trying to be, through the medium of line, color, and design, an interpreter of the life of the people, particularly the life of the poor and sad."